Hello students, here is our next topic, life cycle of silkworm. Yes, in today's session we are going to see the life cycle of silkworm. Actually, what silkworm is, what life process it follows, everything we are going to see in today's session. So, let's begin with our today's session, life cycle of silkworm. So, there are four main stages of life cycle of silkworm. First one is egg, second one is larva, fourth one is third one is cocoon, and fourth one is moth. So, as in the figure, you can see egg stage, larva stage, cocoon stage, and adult moth stage. So, in this session, we are going to see each stage in detail. Before going to see that, let's perform a simple experiment to understand more detail about silkworm. For this experiment, we required paper plate, scale, pencil, chart paper, glue, marker, scissor, etc. The material we required is paper plate, scale, pencil, chart paper, glue, and markers. The procedure we need to follow is, for the procedure we need cut the circle from the chart paper and paste it at the center of the paper plate. Draw a vertical and horizontal line at the center of the paper plate to make four quadrants. Label them as 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now refer your textbook and study the four stages of silkworm. Using crayons and marker, draw the image of an egg on a leaf and a larva, a cocoon, and moth in the first, second, third, fourth quadrant respectively. I am repeating the procedure. For the first step, cut the circle from the chart paper and paste it at the center of the paper plate. The procedure we are going to follow is cut the circle from the chart paper and paste it at the center of paper plate. Draw a vertical and horizontal line at the center of paper plate to make four quadrants and name them as 1, 2, 3, 4. Now refer your textbook and study fourth stage of silkworm. Now using crayon and marker, draw the image of egg on a leaf, a larva, a cocoon, and moth in the first, second, third, fourth quadrant respectively. I hope you can understand the procedure. Let's move further to see each stage of silkworm, what actually happens. Now, first stage is egg. The female moth lays an egg during summer and remains in the dormant state until the spring. Means the female moth lays an egg during the season of summer and that egg remains in dormant state until spring arrives. This allows the egg to hatch. The eggshell provides a protective covering for the embryonic development. The eggshell provides the protective covering for embryonic development. So, the first stage of life cycle of silkworm is egg. In this step, the female moth lays an egg during the summer and that egg remains in the dormant state until the spring arrives. This allows the egg to hatch. The eggshell provides a protective covering for embryonic development. Now let's move to the second stage. It's a larva stage. It is the vegetative state and is commonly called a silkworm and it host specific to the mulberry. The second stage is larva, a vegetative stage and commonly called as silkworm. And the host of the specific is mulberry. The silkworm feed on the tender mulberry leaves. The larva stage lasts for 27 days, which goes through 5 growth stages called as instars, the period between molting. The second stage is larva, which is vegetative state. It is commonly called as silkworm and it occurs on the mulberry. The silkworm feed on tender mulberry leaves. This stage lasts for 27 days and goes through 5 growth stages called as instars. This period between molting. The larva is the second stage. First, a female moth lays the egg. That eggs remain dormant until the spring arrives. And then that egg is converted to the larva. That is converted into silkworm. This silkworm feed on the tender mulberry leaves. This stage lasts for 27 days. Now the third stage is cocoon. At this stage, it spins a protective cocoon around itself. The cocoon serves as a protection for the pupa, which is in shades of white, cream, and yellow. After the larva stage, next stage is cocoon, and a cocoon is protective layer around itself. It spins a protective cocoon around itself. The cocoon serves as protection for the pupa, which in shades of white, cream, and yellow. The final molt takes place inside the cocoon and larva develops into brown and chitinous structure called the pupa. So, in the third stage, the larva is converted into brown and chitinous structure called pupa. In cocoon, larva spins a silk thread to protect itself from the predator. The cocoon stage is the protection from the predator. In the third stage, cocoon is formed by spinning around itself. It protects the pupa, which is taking place inside the cocoon, and pupa takes place when larva develops into the brown and chitinous structure. The cocoon in the larva spins a silk thread to protect itself from the predator. Now, the last stage, it is adult moth stage. In this stage, the pupa changes into an adult moth. The female moth lays eggs after mating and thus the life cycle of silkworm begins again. Once that brown and chitinous structure pupa is finally converted into the adult moth, the female moth lays eggs after mating, and once this happens, the life cycle of silkworm begins again. The important one is during this life cycle, the caterpillar produces a protein fiber which hardens when it comes in contact with air and turns into the silk fiber. You oftenly have seen or listened about the fiber, that is silk fiber. We get the silk fiber from silkworm, and it happens when the life cycle is proceed. Caterpillar produce a protein fiber which become hard when it come in contact with air and turn into silk fiber. The soft and shining silk usually comes from the mulberry silk moth. The soft and shining silk we get, that is from the mulberry silk moth. Now, a think time. What is sericulture? You might be heard about sericulture. Let me tell you what sericulture means. Sericulture, also called silk farming, is the process of making silk fibers. It starts by raising silkworm and then processing the fibers they produce. Silk fibers are combined into silk thread. The thread can be twisted into silk yarn or woven into the silk cloth fabric. So, sericultural is farming of silk. This is the process of making silk fiber. It starts by raising the silkworm and then processing the fibers they produce. Silk fibers are combined into silk thread and thread can be twisted into silk yarn, silk cloth, that is fabric. So, life cycle of in today's session, we learn about life cycle of silkworm. There are 4 stages in life cycle of silkworm. First one is egg, second one is larva, third one is cocoon, and fourth one is moth. Thank you, students.